It seems like more and more I am seeing a lot of these hitman cases, and they're not, come on, they're not like John Wick hitman cases or any of those kind of movies, or even like the one, The Killer, that was on Netflix recently. They're not these. Okay, these are just like some, I'll pay you $100 to go kill somebody, and then that's what's going on. Okay, we have yet another one, and of course, we have people in custody. Let's get into this one. Former principal admits to hiring hitman to kill teacher pregnant with his baby. A former St. Louis middle school principal admitted to hiring a hitman to kill a teacher who was pregnant with his baby. Cornelius Green was the principal of Carr Lane Visual Performing Arts School, while Jocelyn Peters was a teacher at Mann Elementary. Green was married, but was having an affair with Peters. Whether she knew or didn't, that's irrelevant. In 2015, Peters became pregnant with Green's child. Around the beginning of 2016, Green forged a plan to kill Peters, who was 27 weeks pregnant at the time. He contacted his childhood friend, Philip Cutler, and offered to pay him to commit the crime. Wow. Green allegedly stole $2,500 from the middle school to seal the deal. So it was a $2,500 hit. Okay. On March 21st, 2016, Cutler, this is the hired hitman, traveled to St. Louis from Oklahoma and stayed at Green's house. To create an alibi, Green took an Amtrak train to Chicago the next day, leaving the man the keys to his car and keys to Peters' apartment because he was having an affair. Cutler broke into Peters' apartment and shot her in the head while using a potato as a silencer to muffle the sound, the U.S. Attorney's Office said. Peters and her unborn baby were killed on March 24th, 2016. Green returned to St. Louis later that day and went to Peters' apartment to report that she was shot. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I just got back from Chicago. I went on the Amtrak and I came back and she's dead. Y'all, wow. And I'm sure his acting, I'm sure he was probably like, juicing it up, being more hysterical. Like, I can't believe it. This happened? Oh no, what a shame. I'm sure he was doing all that. Green pleaded guilty to conspiracy to murder for hire and murder for hire. St. Louis Circuit Attorney's Office agreed to dismiss murder charges if he was sentenced to life in prison on federal charges. His trial is for the 11th of March, which has already happened. Now, this is another thing for me. So you were already cheating on your wife or whatever you had. Okay, you were already cheating on your spouse. Then you went to another lady, and you're a principal. You're married. You cheated on your spouse to go mess with someone else who's teaching elementary or whatever. Okay, to go mess with this person. Y'all doing what y'all doing, whatnot. She ends up getting pregnant. And you're like, well, I don't want to ruin my marriage. Well, don't you think it's a little late for that? I mean, you already weren't invested in the marriage, because if you were invested in the marriage, you wouldn't have been cheating on your wife anyways. And your big plan and solution for all of this is to murder the lady, your mistress, is to murder your mistress. Wow. Let me know what you all think down below.